forgive us for setting up. Is that reasonable? Oh, they're liking us already.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a few people. Hi,
All right.
Carolyn.
Hi. I think we should be looking at that.
Right.
This is our very first Periscope broadcast. We have 15 people.
Wow.
I mean, you could keep the compliments going. Where are you guys? We're in Hicksville, New York. Believe that's a real place.
Long Island.
Long Island, New York.
What would you advise for OCD?
We have our first question.
You
Okay.
do.
You got to be a little specific. So OCD is an anxiety disorder. So one of the first things and easiest things to work on is the anxiety part of the OCD. More importantly, you can do things to relax on your own. There's breathing techniques, there's visualization, there's muscle relaxation. Do you doctor? Yes, we doctor all the time. What is anxiety? Someone asked me that.
Yeah, what is anxiety?
So, we all have these stresses in our lives, like time pressure and obligations and many, financial issues and all kinds of issues, raising kids. So that's stress. To me, stress is an external source of demand on you. Anxiety is how you react to the stress. So let me get to the symptoms of anxiety.
Yeah.
Okay, so why don't you name a few? I'll name a few.
Racing heart, sweatiness, feeling hot, breathing really heavy, difficulty controlling your breath.
Shakiness, your thoughts, you can't concentrate. Sweaty, you feel like you're gonna die. You feel like you're...
Palms sweating.
Yeah. Anxiety is the symptoms are very serious.
What about work anxiety?
Sometimes I find it impossible to speak up in the boardroom. That's a great question. So assertiveness is connected to anxiety because people who are not assertive, they get anxious about not speaking up, about they think like I should have said this, I could have said that.
In the boardroom, you get really caught up in kind of those negative thoughts and the what ifs and kind of future predicting, and that's what a lot of anxiety is about. Worry about the future, worrying that something's going to go wrong. Recognize those negative thoughts and try to challenge them. That's what we like to do. Reframe those thoughts.
Like if you're to the person who's afraid to speak up. So sometimes we say to ourselves, oh, I don't want to ask a question. It'll seem silly, or someone will look at me, or I can't really have the chance to ask. But you have to change those thoughts to more rational thoughts, like, so what if my idea is not the best? It's okay. It's still a good idea. Or like, what's the worst case scenario? They're not going to, throw me out of the window. They're just going to disagree with me. Yeah, the anxiety builds up while you're asleep. So that waking up anxious is a very common symptom. Sometimes I wake up really anxious. It sucks. It sucks to wake up anxious. I get that. A lot of our clients actually say that waking up, like starting the day, is very, very difficult. Is there a 100% cure for any of these issues? Is living close to normally unfortunate reality? That's a great question.
It's a loaded question.
It's a loaded question. Is there 100%? No, because anxiety is normal. A little bit of anxiety is fine. It's very motivating. It can change your life. It can tell you that something's up and you need to do something.
Something about a therapist telling someone or a friend telling someone to think of a happy place when they're feeling anxious, and that particular person thinks of Tahiti, and that helps them.
That's from Winnie the Pooh. Everybody has
think of a happy place.
Was that Winnie the Pooh? Everyone has a happy place?
That was him.
When we do relaxation training, the first thing I say is to find what we call a relaxation scene. So it can be like rowing a boat on a lake, or it can be Tahiti, it can be on the beach, and when you do the breathing techniques and the muscle relaxation and everything else, you can visualize that scene. It helps tremendously.
Yeah. What do you do when your friend's having a panic attack? What can you do to help?
Okay, one thing is you could stay calm.
Yeah. It's a really scary thing, I think, to see someone having a panic attack. A lot of times the symptoms mirror people feel like they're having a heart attack, or people that are around them look and they feel like their friend or family member or loved one's having a heart attack. So it can be really scary. So I think, like Dr. Holtz was saying, the first and foremost thing you can do is stay calm for yourself and for that person.
But staying calm, breathing regularly, not, oh, thanks for the hearts.
Yeah.
Go like this with both hands.
She said she was having a panic attack.
She probably was. Panic attacks feel extremely serious. Mm-hmm. They're not medically dangerous in most cases. They're not going to have a heart attack. They probably won't faint. I can't say 100%.
And the severity ranges from person to person.
Yes.
Don't even know she's having one.
You can ask her. I mean, you can do a reflection of her feelings. You could say, how you doing? You could say, are you anxious right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, how anxious are you?
And I think if you're around this person a lot, or you get to know her really well, maybe you'd be able to kind of pick up on some of the earliest symptoms or some of the earliest changes in the behavior that might kind of you know, give you a heads up or show you a red light that maybe a panic attack might be on its way or even happening right now. So really kind of just, I think awareness is always really important.
If you can educate yourself on panic attack, it would probably help her. You could always ask, like, I see that you're nervous, you know, anything I could do?
Yeah.
She might say, leave.
Or like learn from the experience. If maybe you were not acting in the way that she wanted you to, say, you know, what can I do the next time that might help you more than you know, the last time.
Okay, so I think we'll wrap it up.
So long for now.
Thank you. It's so long, folks. So there's tons of free advice on our website. There's there's tests you could take to measure anxiety, OCD, depression, relationship problems, and then there's free advice right there. Pages and pages of how to relax and how to cope with depression, how to cope with ADHD. So there is free advice out there. Just go to the website. I joined because the girl's cute.
Thank you.
That's nice. I'll focus on listening later. Irish guy says, hey, Phil. Hey, Mike. I guess they know each other. Oh, thanks. We've figured it out ourselves.
We have the two friends left.
Yes, the
out
friends.
of the 3.
It's not so much stalking as friendship.
Yeah. We're besties now.
Okay.
Mike doesn't agree.
Wow, we got hard. Very nice.